Okay, so I tried watching this once. The first episode is really just an introduction, so we gonna do a twofer. Maybe even a threefer. So first in is Dennis Rodman. Then we've got Tamar Braxton. When she puts a Y, I'll call her Tay. Until then, it's Tamar. Manny Mua from YouTube is here. We still care about YouTube makeup artists like that. Okay, girl. Frankie Moots from Malcolm in the Middle is here, or Munez. Kim Coles is here. We got some wrestler named CJ.
We got August Alsina.
He looking good, though. He looking real good. I get an entanglement. Oh, now you ain't got nothing to give to the situation. You sure had some dick to give to Jada. We want you to give. Manny saw August and wanted to sit on his lap. He said, well, if his Johnson's good enough for Jada, it's good enough for me. I don't want to see Dennis Rodman nude. August, yes. Dennis, no. Everybody go to bed, and the next morning they get a packet. And it's a phone that's going to give them what they doing every day. Because I don't know the point of this show. So the first thing is wrestling. So they going to create a personal lucha libre character that reveals who you are. So it's wrestling drag. And it really does look like the Drag Race workroom. This is pretty boring. Because we 30 minutes in and they ain't done nothing. So we played dress up and now we back at the house. Who's showing up? Oh, Lord, it's Stormy Daniels. What? She got a haunted doll? August ain't sleeping with that haunted doll in his room, though. Lord, so now August gonna pitch a fit. I'm not moving. So this heifer gotta sleep. Where's she gonna sleep? Frankie said, okay, I'll take your room. I'm not moving. Well, you don't want to be with the haunted doll. Oh, he's got to do whatever he has to do to preserve himself from the evil doll. I think Puss has gotten you in as much trouble as it's gonna get you. So he gets up, goes to grab his stuff, and throws his bed down from the loft. Girl, I see why Jada broke up with you. Oh, he took her bed to the pool? That's foul. Now, if you wanted to take your bed to the pool, that's one thing, but come on, be a gentleman. August is definitely giving diva. I'm sorry. The doll is creepy, and if you didn't want to sleep in there for your religious reasons, I can understand. Some people only play with the Lord. I respect that. Then you take your bed and move it by the pool or move it to the living room. You don't force this heifer who had to lie under that thing. She's been through enough. I'd let her have her own room. It's fine. So after August's stunt, we gonna have a family dinner to try to get it on the good foot. This first episode wasn't shit. So we start telling our sexual business at dinner. Manny's is weirdest place he's ever had sex. I'm not a big weird sex places person. I'm too tall. I am 6'4". I got really long arms, really long legs. Like, I don't fit in odd places to have sex. I had an ex who wanted to have sex on an overpass on a freeway. He, liked the thrill of getting caught. And he was like, people could kind of see us, but then it's kind of in private. We never got to do that, but I would have done that with him. I thought that would have been fun. But me, like, the bed is enough. The bed is enough. I've had sex in cars before, but who hasn't? But that would be the weirdest place for me. I ain't gonna come up with two lies for you because ain't no point. I'll come up with some jokes though. Stormy's was craziest running with the police. She got arrested for trying to steal a policeman's horse. Kim Coles is most interesting red carpet run-in. Oh, she got to meet Halle Berry on the red carpet. She said she was nice and hugged her. I'm sure Halle Berry loved living single. I mean, that's when you're your favorite actress's favorite actress. Oh my God, she shopped through all her living single money? No. So she was showing up to Will's event just to eat. Dennis can't even be bothered to pronounce August's name right. Oh God, now Dennis asks August what your next 6 months look like and won't let August finish his statement. Okay, this is kind of cute. They just really took a minute for it to get cute. So let's get to the next one since this one didn't give shit. That was the worst first episode of a show I have watched in my entire life. The worst. It was just a long intro. Like we needed way more meat. It was like a prosciutto sandwich. It needed way more meat. More meat. So we open with August telling Dennis not to interrupt him. Dennis is like that crotchety drunk uncle who kinda cool, but always got a little shit with him. Now Dennis said he's been in his world so long it hurts. Moving between world hurts. This is the thing, we can't understand Dennis half the time he talking. Like he be on one topic and then he kind of veers off into something else and it's like, wait, but that's not what we asked. So then we were able to bring it back around, have a little emotional moment, reassure Dennis everybody here for him. And August said, well, I just want to be on my vibration and have people's vibration tune into my vibration. And Tamar said he getting somebody panties. And Manny just throws his up. He just throws his BVDs on the table. He looked like he wear BVDs. I haven't even thought about a BVD in so long, but he looks like a big butt BVD wearer. Because I ain't never seen a skinny BVD wearer. They were always for the husky men. Oh, Lord. So Stormy trying to go to sleep, and the wrestling heifer going up, are you asleep? Are you asleep? Let the heifer sleep. Lord. I like Tamar on this show. I think this is where she needs to be on these, like, reality, lighthearted competition shows. I think this is where she shines.
So the wrestling girl bothers Stormy.
Then she get in bed with the heifer. You know she charged for that. Okay, y'all have all been on Big Brother before, or at least I know Frankie and Tamar have. So why y'all whining? Oh, there's cameras all the time. That's why you there. Stormy's like, nobody wants to hold my haunted doll? Honey, that's for this. Not this. That's y'all. We have enough problems. The last thing we need is some crap from the afterlife trying to mess up this'n. White people do that enough. But now we have a message on the phone with today's bland activity. Oh, we've got a yoga retreat today. See, I could do this. Is it gonna be goat yoga? It could be goat yoga. You know they love a goat yoga. I would do goat yoga. It's partner yoga, not goat yoga, but this instructor is Grinny Gribbles happy. Oh, we doing yoga on the horse? The horse is the partner. They said we gonna take it up a notch from a goat. You know, I think you gotta be under a certain height and weight to do this, ooh, I'ma stand up on a horse. I'm with her, Me sitting on it is good enough. So after the foolishness, it's margarita time. So the wrestling heifer's trying to get drunk with Dennis, but he ain't really here for her. When Dennis ain't in the mood, child, he ain't in the mood. So Manny and Tamar are talking about, ooh, I wish we had partners. This place is kind of romantic. Honey, I am this close to really just being like, you know what? Fuck it. Do I even need your ass at this point? You done taken too effing long. She want a man with girth and stamina. Honey, you didn't have that with Herbert. You ain't getting it this go round.
And now I see why Tammy married her young slow.
August and Frankie go horseback riding, and Dennis is hanging out by himself because he needs to analyze the situation. Now, Tamar, this is why. Oh, God, back at the house. Manny Moo ain't never had a man. You 30 and you ain't never, well. Actually, now that I think about it, my long-term relationships didn't start until after 30. We real flighty in our 20s, and then you in that whole social media scene. But I always think you will have more dating options when you are known like that. You don't. You really don't. Actually, you kind of have less. Manny asked, y'all ever thought about an open relationship? I mean, August was already a part of one, and I'm sure when you with Dennis, it's open like legs after 2 a.m. Manny's like, ooh, I done stepped in it. No, it's a normal question. You just, with some hoes. Home wrecking hoes. So the next morning, after a quick shot of Dennis's bussy, barbecue today. They really just do nothing on this show. I want to go on this show. This is a vacation. I could use it. Of all the things I never want to be called, being the Beavis to your butthead is one of them. Thanks, Stormy. So there's a chapel on the property, and we got August and Tamar getting ready to hit us with a hymnal. Oh, rest in peace, Tracy Braxton. I miss their impromptu songs on the Braxton Family Values. They really should have gotten more out of We because they put that show on, because they put that non-network on the map. But now we head out to the barbecue. We doing the electric slide. Lord, so everybody making fun of Dennis walking around naked, and then he's like, stop, loudmouth, to Tamar. Stop, stop. Dennis, they making light of it. Come on, it is odd. And I figured when you woke up and looked around the room, you would realize you wasn't in your house. Lord, thank God Giselle Bryant wasn't there. You'd be hit with a palimony suit. Dennis Rodman, I'm sorry, Tamar is right. You a pop. He said you speak more than with your eyes. Dennis said you speak more with your eyes than with your mouth. Okay, Tay. However, Kim Cole said, Dennis, you really be deflecting. You don't want to answer no questions. We can't even see your eyes since you want to talk about eyes. It's because he high. Because when you look in his eyes, you can see Seagrams. Oh, well, Pop apparently offended him because his kids ain't got nothing to do with him. He was a bad dad. At least you admit it. Child, they try to ask how old Dennis's kids is. He leading them round the mulberry bush. She's like, what'd you say? What do you need? How are you? How old your kids? Well, if you 60, I imagine they darn near my age. All right, well, them was the first 2 episodes. It's getting tolerable. But I'm going to see y'all soon for something.